Governor Spencer Cox is offering to spend state money to keep Utah's national parks open in the event of a government shutdown. But in a letter shared with Fox 13 News, he warns the federal government it's a loan and not a gift.
We're very optimistic about our ability to keep the parks open, not so optimistic about the federal government staying open.
Anticipating a federal government shutdown, Governor Spencer Cox is moving ahead with plans to keep Utah's national parks open, with the state stepping in to fund them. The governor has asked Interior Secretary Deb Haaland to designate national park employees as essential workers. It would allow the parks to remain open.
I would be surprised if they rejected that. I think it would be very unpopular of them to reject it.
In a letter from the governor to the Interior Secretary that was shared with Fox 13 News, he points out national parks are big business in Utah, with $2.6 billion in visitor spending. Utah is also among the top 3 states in the nation for jobs supported by the parks.
There are entire communities that dry up if this doesn't happen. So it's not just 1 or 2 jobs, it's literally entire communities.
It's not the first time the state has paid millions of dollars to keep the parks open, but we've never been repaid by the federal government for it. In his letter, the governor asks to take the money Utah is owed from the 2013 shutdown and put it to this latest one. But he warns the Interior Secretary we expect to be reimbursed.
Makes sense that if we're paying for the employees and to keep it open, that they would share those gate receipts with us.
At a tourism industry conference in St. George, communities are bracing for a shutdown, but tourism leaders are optimistic the state will step in.
We have visitors that have been planning the trip of a lifetime. We're projecting 1 million visitors at our national parks in October. Some of them are coming internationally. They may have been planning and saving for this for years. And so we've just got to do right by them to make sure they have some semblance of the experience that they came here for.
They're preparing to let visitors know about any impacts from a shutdown and let them know Utah remains open.
The most important thing for us in the visitor economy is that we do right by our visitors and we do right by our local communities.
Now, if a deal is not reached anytime soon in D.C., the federal government is scheduled to shut down this weekend. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.